Hi, I am Anna. I come from www.ntvforex.com. EUR/USD bears test bullish commitments at 1.19. The figure http ntvforex.com news ID BC0CCE 1 minutes ago by Ross J. Berland. EUR/USD is currently trading at January 1921 having tested bullish commitments. TA low of January 1905 having fallen from a high of January 2011 at the start of the New York day. NBSP. The US dollar has recovered from a low of 91.74 to 92.39. The high for the day as it takes out the 92.20 resistance which could hold on a retest, pressuring the euro below January 1930.50. The greenback made a recovery as the US Session-S traders went bargain hunting, regarding the dollar oversold considering an upbeat manufacturing NBSP PMI data. NBSP released by the Institute of Supply Management. NBSP is a manufacturing PMI for August arrived at 56.0, beating the median forecast of just NBSP 54.5. The data was important for the greenback because bulls can wave the US-EU divergence stick at the bears. In comparison, the Eurozone manufacturing PMI was at 51.7 in August, flat from July. NBSP positive sentiment towards the single currency. Had NBSP been underpinned NBSP by the ongoing signs of recovery in the Eurozone from a recession caused by the coronavirus. If the narrative slows down on that front and the US economy marches on, it could serve as a foundation for the DXY to recover over coming weeks. NBSP analysts at Rabobank note that the euro is also benefiting from the perception that Europe continues to control the pandemic much better than the US. While this notion has not been so far undermined by the surge in new COVID-19 cases across the EU over the last few weeks, we would be reluctant to chase EUR/USD higher. The analysts argue that the psychological level of 1.20 could prove tough to clear. After a brief pop higher, we may witness proper profit taking on long EUR positions, which have reached stretched levels. NBSP. From the perspective of technical analysis, a sharp pullback below the 1.17 pivot is required to dent the bullish bias in EUR/USD. However, from positioning data, it is evident that the dollar remains deeply out of favor amongst investors. Net USD short positions remain elevated, and unless market sentiment deteriorates markedly, or there is another financial market shock, the dollar is likely to remain on the back foot after Federal Reserve's Chairman Jerome Powell hammered in the nail for the greenback last week. The Fed is unlikely to raise rates in the coming years given that inflation has mostly been below the 2% target over the last few years, and markets have priced that NBSP inflation is not expected to reach the 2% objective before 2023. EUR/USD levels. NBSP overview today. Last price January 1918. Today daily change 0.0019. Today daily change percent 0.16. Today daily open January 1937. NBSP trends daily SMA 201.1833. Daily SMA 501.1596. Daily SMA 1001.1302. Daily SMA 2001.1169. NBSP levels. Previous daily high January 1966. Previous daily low 1.1884. Previous weekly high 1.192. Previous weekly low 1.1762. Previous monthly high January 1966. Previous monthly low 1.1696. Daily Fibonacci 38.2%. January 1935. Daily Fibonacci 61.8%. January 1915. Daily pivot point S1 1.1892. Daily pivot point S2 1.1847. Daily pivot point S3 1.181. Daily pivot point R1 January 1974. Daily pivot point R2 January 2011. Daily pivot point R3 January 2056. NBSP. Subscribe our channel to receive the news as soon as possible. Thank you for watching. If you want to read real-time news, text messages to MT5 Expert Advisors page at https://mt5.expert.advisors.